Good evening. Hope you're doing well. This has been another very warm day, but a good day. So how about in celebration of this beautiful day that maybe I think I'm going to sing some songs. Why not? How about 110 in the Shade by John Fogerty? Wouldn't that be appropriate? Way out there in the cotton, sun beating down so hard, sweat rolling off of this shovel, digging in the devil's boneyard. Sure like a cool drink of water, a soft rag to soothe my face. Sure like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110, 110 in the shade, going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? It's 110, 110 in the shade, going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? A handle so hot I can't stand it. Might shrivel up and blow away. Noonday sun make you crazy. At least that's what the old men say. I'm bottom land hard as a gravestone. I couldn't cut it with an axe. Gonna lay me down right here, and that's a fact. It's 110, 110 in the shade, and going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Or sometimes late in the evening, everything is quiet and still. I sit here and think about leaving. Lord, I guess I never will. A heartache down in that city. Bright light scares me anyway. Short like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? All right, how about a John Fogerty song, but sang like Mavis Staples? Met myself a coming county welfare line. I was strung out, hung out on the line. I saw myself a going down to war in June. All I want is to write myself a tune. Wrote a song for everyone, wrote a song for truth. Wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. No, I couldn't even talk to you. Got myself arrested, wound me up in jail. Rich men about to blow up, communication failed. If you know the answer, now's the time to say, all I want is to get you down and pray. Wrote a song for everyone, wrote a song for truth, wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. No, I couldn't even talk to you. I saw the people standing 1,000 years in chains. When people say it's different now, Lord, it's just the same. A Pharaoh spin the message round and round the truth. They could have saved 1 million people. How can I tell you? Wrote a song for everyone. Wrote a song for truth. Wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. No, I couldn't even talk to you. How about a Prairie Oyster song? We learned the hard way. Love's not always easy. Nothing worth having ever came around that way. Oh, but we never ran when the rain started falling. That's why we're standing in the sunshine today. We just love and keep loving, dream and keep dreaming, walk and keep walking, though the road may get rough. Hold and keep holding on to each other, always believing, always work for us. Well, we never say never, and we never say die. Now that's not to say that we never cried. Against all the odds, we made it somehow, and I can't imagine giving up now. We just love and keep loving, dream and keep dreaming, walk and keep walking, though the road may get rough. Hold and keep holding on to each other, always believing, always work for us, always believing, always work for us. How about little Elvis? Why not, right? Excuse me. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand up my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine. When I'm near the girl that I love best, my heart beats so it scares me to death. Well, she touched my hand, oh, what a chill I got. My lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All shook up. How about a little Robert Palmer? Your lights are on, but you're not home. Your mind is not your own. Your heart sweats, your body shakes. Another kiss is what it takes. You can't sleep, you can't eat. There's no doubt you're in deep. Your throat is tight, you can't breathe. Another kiss is all you need. Whoa, you like to think that you're immune to the stuff. Oh, yeah. Closer to the truth to say you can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to love. You see the signs, but you can't read. You're running at a different speed. Your heart beats in double time. Another kiss, and you'll be mine. A one-track mind. You can't be saved. Oblivion is all you crave. If there's some left, for you. You don't mind if you do. Well, you like to think that you're immune to the stuff. Oh, yeah. It's closer to the truth to say you can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Your lights are on, but you're not home. Your will is not your own. Your heart sweats and teeth grind. Another kiss and you'll be mine. Whoa, you like to think that you're immune to the stuff. Oh, yeah. It's closer to the truth to say you can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. Well, that's fun. All I ever need is you. Let's do that one. I think it's a Sonny and Cher song, I think. Sometimes when I'm down and all alone, just like a child without a home, the love you give me keeps me hanging on. Oh, honey, all I ever need is you. You're my first love, you're my last. You're my future, you're my past. And loving you is all I ask, honey. All I ever need is you. Winters come and they go, and we watch the melting snow. Sure as summer follows spring, all the things you do give me a reason to build my world around you. Some men follow rainbows, I am told. Some men search for silver, some for gold. I have found my treasure in your soul. Honey, all I ever need is you. Without love, I'd never find the way through ups and downs of every single day. I won't sleep at night until you say, my honey, all I ever need is you. All I ever need is you. American Pie. Oh, let's do this. And When I Die by David Clayton Thomas of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I'm not scared of dying and don't really care. If it's peace you find in dying, well then let the time be near. If it's peace you find in dying, and if dying time is near, just bundle up my coffin, 'cause it's cold way down there. I hear that it's cold way down there, yeah, crazy cold way down there. And when I die, and when I'm gone, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on, to carry on. Now troubles are many, they're as deep as a well. I can swear there ain't no heaven, but I pray there ain't no hell. Swear there ain't no heaven, and I pray there ain't no hell. But I never know by living, only my dying will tell you. It's only my dying will tell, yeah. Only my dying will tell. And when I die, and when I'm gone, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on, to carry on. Now give me my freedom for as long as I be. All I ask on living is to have no chains on me. All I ask of living is to have no chains on me. All I ask of dying is to go naturally. I only want to go naturally. Here I go. Here come the devil right behind me. Look out, children. Here he comes. Here he comes. Don't want to go by the devil. Don't want to go by demon. Don't want to go by Satan. Don't want to die uneasy. Just let me go naturally. And when I die, and when I'm dead, dead and gone, there'll be one child born. Caitlin Friesen, PhD candidate. There'll be one child born. Caitlin Nicole Friesen, PhD. There'll be one child born in our world to carry on, to carry on. David Clayton Thomas. I saw a video of him doing that song in like Hong Kong in like 1970. It was amazing. Amazing. How about a little Etta James? Let's try some Etta. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill like I have never known. Oh, you smiled, and then the spell was cast. For here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. It's too pretty to be that short. I guess I could have did it a couple times, but let's do this one, At This Moment by Billy Vera. What did you think I would do at this moment when you're standing before me with tears in your eyes, trying to tell me that you have found you another and you just don't love me no more? What did you think I would say at this moment when I'm faced with the knowledge that you just don't love me? Do you think I would curse you or say things to hurt you? 'Cause you just don't love me no more. Did you think I could hate you or raise my hands to you? Now come on, you know me too well. How could I hurt you when, darling, I love you? And you know I'd never hurt you. No, no. What do you think I would give at this moment? If you'd stay, I'd subtract 20 years from my life. I'd fall down on my knees, kiss the ground that you walk on, if I could just hold you again. I'd fall down on my knees, kiss the ground that you walk on, baby, if I could just hold you. If I could just hold you, if I could just hold you again. Pretty. pretty but kind of sad. How about Bad Leroy Brown? Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now, Leroy, more than trouble. You see, he's standing about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. And it's bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong, a meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he's a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes, and he like to wave his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. And it's bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. And Leroy Brown learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled him off the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces lost. And it's bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. I said he's better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Baby, I need your loving. Oh, let's do that. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Although you're never near, your voice I often hear. Another day, another night, I long to hold you so tight, 'cause I'm so lonely. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Some say it's a sign of weakness for a man to beg. Then weak I'd rather be if it means having you to keep. 'Cause lately, baby, I've been losing sleep. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Empty nights echo your name. Sometimes I wonder, will I ever be the same? When you see me smiling, you know things have gotten worse. Any smile you might see has all been rehearsed. Darling, I can't go on without you. This emptiness won't let me live without you. This loneliness inside, darling, makes me feel half alive. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Oh, yeah, this would be good. Oh, let's do this first. Battle of New Orleans. It's a Johnny Horton song. Okay. In 1814, we took a little trip along Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We looked down the river and we seen the British come, and there must have been 100 of them beating on the drums. They stepped so high and they made the bugles ring. We sat beside our cotton bales and didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept a coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fire once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. There must have been 100 of them beating on the drum. They stepped so high and they made the bugles ring. We stood beside our Cottondales and didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept a coming. It wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire muskets till we looked them in the eyes. We held our fire until we see their faces well. Then we opened up our squirrel guns and really gave them well. We fired our guns and the British kept a coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fire once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We fired our cannon until the barrel melted down, so we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. We filled his head with cannonballs and powdered his behind, and when we touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind. We fired our guns and the British kept a coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. To Johnny Horton. All right, how about Battleship Chains? That's what I was going to do. So this is a song by the Georgia Satellites. You probably know another one of their songs. Starts, got a little change in my pocket, goes a jang-a-lang-a-lang. Call you on the telephone, baby, and give you a ring. But each time I call, I get the same old sign. No hoochie-coochie until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. Said don't give me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Same guys who did this song. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. I can't move my arms to hold nobody but you. I can't move my legs to chase nobody, to kiss nobody but you. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. I can't move my eyes to see nobody but you. I can't move my tongue to taste nobody, to lick nobody but you. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. I can't move my lips to kiss nobody but you. I can't move my mouth to hump my heart. I can't move my heart to love nobody but you. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 54 long and a 2-ton anchor. How about a little bebop-a-lula? Why not, right? Well, bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, he's my baby, love my baby, love my baby, love. Well, she's the girl in the red blue jeans. She's the queen of all the teens. She's the one that I know. She's the one that loves me so. Bebop Balloon, he's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Well, she's the girl in the red blue jeans. She's the queen of all the teens. She's the one that I know. She's the one that loves me so. Bebop Balloon, he's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Bebop Balloon, she's my baby. Bebop Balloon, I don't maybe. Bebop Balloon, she's my baby. Bebop Balloon, I don't maybe. Bebop Balloon, he is my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Well, she's the one that's got that beat. She's the one with the flying feet. She's the one that walks round the store. She's the one that give me more, more, more. Bebop Balloon, he's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Bebop Balloon, she's my baby. Bebop Balloon, I don't mean maybe. Bebop Balloon, she's my baby. Bebop Balloon, I don't mean maybe. Bebop Balloon, he is my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. How about Betty Davis Eyes? Kim Carnes. She has such a beautiful voice. Love her voice. Her hair is hollow gold. Her lips a sweet surprise. Her hands are never cold. She got Betty Davis eyes. She'll turn her music on you. You won't have to think twice. She's pure as New York snow. She's got Betty Davis eyes. And she'll tease you. She'll unease you. All the better just to please you. She's precocious and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. She got Greta Garbo standoff size. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll let you take her home. It whets her appetite. She'll lay you on a throne. She got Betty Davis eyes. She'll take her trombone on you, roll you like you were dice until you come out blue. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you off your feet with the crumbs she throws you. She's ferocious and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes. And she'll tease you, she'll unease you, all the better just to please you. She's precocious and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll tease you, she'll unease you, all the better just to please you. She's precocious and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes. Did some bebop alluded. Oh, let's do a Blue Collar. Such a pretty song by John Ward Hannum. All the way imported this song from Fort McLeod. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar, like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. Ain't no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. My daddy was a fireman on a locomotive train, shoveled coal to the furnace to generate the steam. Out to Pictou Harbor from the collar is mine, along that tramway line. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. Ain't no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. My daddy was a farmer with acres of land. He cleared all the fields with a horse in his hands. That pile of stones at the section's edge stands as his monument. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. Ain't no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. My daddy was a lumberman in a shanty town, put his axe to the pines, and then he chopped 'em down. He floated 'em down the Miramichi till he rode 'em to that Chatham sawmill. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. Ain't no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. What a pretty song. You know, when he said that his daddy was a lumberman in a shanty town, it reminds me of the story of Sandy Gray. Did a similar job. Didn't make it to fatherhood, I don't think. In the melting snows of Ontario, where the wind'll make you shiver. It was the month of May up in the Georgian Bay, near the mouth of the Musquash River, where the bears prowl and the crowders howl, and you can hear the osprey scream. Back in '99, we're cutting pine and sending it down the stream, boys, sending it down the stream. Young Sandy Gray came from Go Home Bay, all the way from PEI, where the weather's rough and it makes you tough, and no man's afraid to die. Sandy came a smiling 30,000 islands was a place to claim his glory. Now Sandy's gone, but his name lives on. This is Sandy's story. This is Sandy's story. Young Sandy Gray lives on today in the echoes of a mighty yell. Listen close and you'll hear a ghost in this story that I tell, boys, story that I tell. Now, Sandy Gray was the boss of men who'd toss the trees on the shore. They'd come and go till they build a flow, 100,000 logs or more. And they'd ride them down to Severn Sound to cut them up in the mills for timber. And the ships would haul spring, summer, and fall till the ice came in December. Till the ice came in December. One Sabbath day, big Sandy Gray came into camp with a peavy on his shoulder. With a thunder crack, he dropped his axe, and the room got a little bit colder. The room got a little bit colder. He said, come on, all you, we got work to do. We got to give her all we can give her. There's a jam of logs at the little jog near the mouth of the Musquash River. Tell them near the mouth of the Musquash River. With no time to pray on the Lord's day, they were hoping for God's forgiveness. But the jam was high in a troubled sky, so they set about their business. They pulled with poles and they ran with the rolls and tried to stay on their feet. Every trick they tried, one man cried, this log jam's got us beat, boss. This log jam's got us beat. But Sandy Gray was not afraid, and he let out a mighty yell. I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys. Breakfast in hell, boys. Now, every one of the men did the work of 10, and Sandy scrambled up to the top. He was working like a dog, heaving 30-foot logs, and it looked like he never stopped. These men, they struggled on, these men so strong, till the jam began to sway. Then they dove for cover to the banks of the river, all except Sandy Gray. All except Sandy Gray. Now, with thoughts of death, they held their breath, and they saw their friend go down. They all knew in a second or two they'd be crushed or frozen or drowned. They saw him fall and they heard him call just once, and then it was over. Young Sandy Gray gave his life that day near the mouth of the Musquash River, near the mouth of the Musquash River. But Sandy Gray was not afraid, and he let out a mighty yell. I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys. Breakfast in hell. Sandy Gray was not afraid. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of my mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Oh, how about a little Hank Williams? Can't ever have too much Hank Williams. Hank Williams, number one, this is. Not Bocephus, not Trocephus, but Hank Williams, number one. Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is whining low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind a cloud to hide its face and cry. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves began to die? That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Oh, Oh, yeah. How about this? So very happy. So very happy. Another song by David Clayton Thomas. I lost the love before, got mad and closed the door. But you said, try just once more. I chose you for the one. Now I'm having so much fun. You treated me so kind. I'm about to lose my mind. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spent my whole life with you. 'Cause you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always showed me that loving you is where it's at. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. I want to thank you, baby. I love you so much. It seems that you're even in my dreams. I can hear you, baby. I hear you calling me. I'm so in love with you. All I ever want to do is thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. You made me so very happy, baby. You make me so very happy, baby. I'm so glad you came into my life. Do, 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 do. Some kind of wonderful. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't need a whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I got me a sweet loving woman. She knows just how to treat me right. Oh, my baby, she's all right. Oh, my baby, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful? She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I hold her in my arms, you know she sets my soul on fire. Oh, when my baby kisses me, my heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, it about drives me out of my mind. Oh, when my baby kisses me, chills run up and down my spine. Oh, my baby, she's all right. Yeah, my baby, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. Someday you'll accompany me. That'd be good. Somewhere. Oh, let's do this. Somewhere there's a mother. It's like a marching Army song. U.S. Army Airborne song. Saw it on a movie, Triple Frontier. The movie was crap, but this song was a keeper. Somewhere there's a mother. She's a crying for her boy. Boy is an airborne ranger with orders to deploy. Don't you cry, mama. They don't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the only way to be. Somewhere there's a father Oh, he's a crying for his son. A son is an airborne ranger with a war to be won. Don't you cry, Daddy. He didn't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the best that he can be. Somewhere there's a sister. Oh, she's a crying for her bro. Bro is an airborne ranger, and that's the only way to go. Don't you cry, sis. He didn't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the only way to be. Somewhere there's a daughter. Somewhere there's a daughter. Oh, she's a crying for her dad. Dad was an airborne ranger, but now he's just a folded flag. And don't you cry, daughter. He didn't want your sympathy. He was an airborne ranger, and that's the best he can be. He was an airborne ranger, and that's the best he could be. So good seeds, everybody. So good seeds, everybody. Itchy ear. Okay. Step into what's this? Oh, let's do this. We'll do the rose and the snake. No, we'll do the river, then the rose, then the snake. Nouns. We're focusing on nouns for the next 3 songs. You know, a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows. And the dream is just a vessel that must follow where it goes. Trying to learn from what's behind you and never knowing what's in store makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shores. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind, these waters on my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try, so I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Too many times we stand aside and let the water slip away to what we put off till tomorrow has now become today. So don't you sit along the shorelines and say you're satisfied. Choose to chance the rapids, dare to dance the tide. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind, these waters on my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try, so I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. The Rose. It's a Bette Midler song, as best as I know. Might be somebody else. Who knows? You could tell me. You can correct me if you know. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Well, isn't that pretty? But this is not so pretty. A story about got to be careful who you trust, especially if you're a tender-hearted woman. Take me in, tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman. Sighed the snake. On her way to work one morning, down the path alongside the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor half-frozen snake. His pretty colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. Take me in, tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman, sighed the snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter or silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken to had been revived. Take me in, tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman, sighed the snake. She clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in, by now you might have died. She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed and held him tight. Instead of saying thanks, the snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman, sighed the snake. I saved you, cried the woman, and you bitten me, but why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm gonna die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in. Take me in, tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman, sighed the snake. And take me in, tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman, sighed the snake. Oh, how about the letter? Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone. I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone. I'm a going home. My baby, she wrote me a letter. Well, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I gotta get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone. I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. Well, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I gotta get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an airplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone. I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. My baby just wrote me a letter. My baby just wrote me a letter. Oh, you know what? I think it's time, maybe even overdue, I suggest, for Elvira. 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 Eyes that look like heaven, lips like sherry wine. That girl can sure enough make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine, 'cause I know that my Elvira's mine. So I'm singing, Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, pop, a my wow. 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 High on silver away. Tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. And I'm gonna give her all the love I can. She's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I saved up my last $2. We're gonna search and find that preacher man. Now I'm singing, Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, pop, a my wow. 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 Oh, how about a little fever? Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sunlights of the daytime, moonlights of the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. A fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. A Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou giveth fever when we kisseth, fever with thy flaming youth. A fever, I'm a fire, fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. A fever, I'm his missus, so Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them, a fever if you live and learn, a fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. How about a little Fire Down Below by Bob Seger? Here comes old Rosie. She's looking mighty fine. Here comes Hot Nancy. She's stepping right on time. There go the street lights, bringing on the night. Here come the men, faces hidden from the light. All through the shadows, oh, they come and they go. Oh, they go. With only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. Here come the rich man in his big long limousine. Here come the poor man, all you got to have is green. Here come the banker, the lawyer, and the cop. One thing's for certain, it ain't never gonna stop. When it all gets too heavy, that's when they come and they go. Oh, they go. With only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. It happens out in Vegas. It happens at Moline, on the blue blood streets of Boston, up in Berkeley, out in Queens. And it went on yesterday, and it's going on tonight. Somewhere there's somebody ain't treating somebody right, and is looking out for Rosie, and she's looking mighty fine, and is walking the streets for Nancy, and they find her every time. And when the street lights are flicker, bringing on the night, they'll be slipping into darkness, or slipping out of sight, all through the midnight. You watch them come and watch them go, with only one thing in common. They got the fire down below, on burning down below. It happens out in Vegas. It happens at Moline, on the blue blood streets of Boston, up in Berkeley, out in Queens. And it went on yesterday, and it's going on tonight. Somewhere there's somebody ain't treating somebody right, and is looking out for Rosie, and she's looking mighty fine, and is walking the streets for Nancy, and they find her every time. And when the street lights are flicker, bringing on the night, they'll be slipping into darkness, or slipping out of sight, all through the shadows. Watch them come and watch them go. Oh, they go. With only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. With only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. All right, that's probably enough singing for tonight. That was fun. All right, maybe one more. That's it then after this. How about, oh, let's do it. 16 tons. Haven't done that for a while. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. With a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. He loads 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning in the drizzling rain. fighting and trouble on my middle names. I was raised in the canebrake vine on mama line. Ain't no high-tone woman make me walk the line. I loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons, a number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, he loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the left one don't get you, then the right one will. I loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Oh, St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I own my soul to the company store. Well, that was fun. Thanks for hanging out. See you back here tomorrow. Keep yourself well.